Hey guys, happy Saturday. Um, so first things first, I'm gonna tell you about the dream that I had and that I have been praying for like almost like 2 months. So, um, I wasn't gonna like really put it on the internet, but I guess I'll share it with you guys. So before I even say that, right? I feel like the reason why that maybe I haven't, maybe I have, or probably not noticing, but I don't really think so. I haven't been like seeing like diva and everything is because like, to me, I could be wrong, but I feel that God doesn't want me to see her because like he knows how I'm feeling about like the whole situation, and he knows that she's gonna have to leave, and that's gonna break me like all over again. So maybe he's waiting a little bit longer. um so like, when I do see her, I won't be like, I'll be happy, and then I won't be like so distraught and miserable again when she like disappears and everything. So, and if is that's the reason, then I'm fine with that, because I know like that will kill me all over again. um just to, you know because like I started this job as an ABA therapist, um and like Wall Street of Manhattan like 3 days ago. And on the bus that I take and everything, I have to drive past the place every day where I dropped her off at when she was like deceased and everything. And I left her there. So like every day when I'm driving, not me driving, but like when I'm on the bus, everything I'm driving like past it, I get like emotional again. I'm like, this thing don't even look that way. And then some, sorry, we got cut off. But I'll make sure I included them together. So yeah, so like I was saying, everything when I drive by there, it gets like all over again. Like the wound that is like, I don't want to say like healing, because it's not, it's just almost been 2 months, so it's really not gonna start healing and probably until like, I don't even know when. But so that part. But back to the dream. So I was dreaming this morning, and I heard her like scratching at the door, and I thought it was like my bathroom door. So I was like, okay, Diva, I'm coming. And it was like that she was like alive in my dream and everything. And then I opened my bathroom door for some reason, and it wasn't there. I'm like, okay. And I heard it again, keep hearing it. So I went to the entry door, and when I looked under the door, is like a little crack at the door in the dream, and I was able to see her. And she actually stuck her head through the crack, like her whole head through the crack, and she started like licking me. And then at that point, that's when she was like deceased and everything, because I was like, oh my god, I miss you so much. And then I woke up like crying, and I was like happy and smiling and everything. So that was my dream, that it had like, I finally saw her, she finally came to me. So this day, like anything that happens bad this day, that will top the whole bad day, because I got to see my daughter. She just gave me kisses like she used to, so that just made me feel like whole again. But what I want to do is, right, because I'm like a big adult even before. So I'm gonna tell you guys something. And y'all know that I have like childhood trauma, but I don't really use that excuse as childhood trauma, because it's not like really an excuse, but I'm gonna use that title because I know, and I I have seen myself go through the bottom and up from my childhood trauma. Like there's certain stuff that happened. I think y'all guys know some of it and everything. But there's certain stuff that I didn't let affect me. The only thing that I let to affect me, and this is like totally honest, is like my relationship with like boys and like men, because of I was molested, and just certain stuff that happened to me as a child. That's where all my trust issues come from. That's where everything comes from. And yeah, not everybody's the same, and not the two boys, whatever that did that to me, that doesn't mean everybody's gonna be out to hurt me. And that is something that I am currently still working on, because the two people who are supposed to love me the most, protect me the most, hurt me and damaged me the most. So so that's it. Other than that, I feel like I accomplished way more than I thought I would ever accomplish, honestly, and I'm still at it. Um, you know, I just got certified as an ABA, I have my own business. I'm in school, I got my license, soon to be getting a car. Um, I'm gonna be, I don't want to say I'm gonna be owning, because this is like, I'm owning where I live, and now I'm owning this, but I'm selling it. Because I'm going back to renting, like once I move and everything. And then when I will own something again, I don't know, because living here has taught me, like, do not rush into ownership. You know, so like that has been like a um opener, like mind opener and everything. So I'm proud of myself. I'm gonna eat my ice cream while I talk to you because it's melting. I don't like melted ice cream. I got it from Carvel. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, so I don't know why we keep getting cut off. My phone is like tripping. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. So today I feel like happy. And what I want to say is that, you know, I come from, I don't want to say dysfunctional because everybody's family is like pretty much dysfunctional, but I came like from like a broken home. Growing up, I didn't have like, you know, my dad in my life. I only have my mom. I think that's like a broken home, whatever you call it. But so like there's like things. I already have depression and just mental health, and then Diva's passing. Um, I just found out something that I didn't want to really tell anybody and everything. But since her passing, and since I have like mental health already, um, after that my body didn't know like what to do, like my brain, because like everything is like really but your brain, how you think and everything, your brain and everything. So what happened was, since I already have that, so Diva's passing added on a trauma, like a different type of trauma, like a, I guess a death trauma or whatever, that put like released like a poisoning really into my brain. And it affected the way I was like thinking, and how I'm still thinking, like how I get like more aggressive and more angry. Like I always, like whoever knows me, they know that I'm not taking crap for anybody, and I'm quick to say stuff. But now it's like even worse because of Diva's passing. So you know, my therapist knows. She said like you know, she started to hear that, and she said it could happen and everything, like this, like certain things that happen with your thinking process that could shut down, and they don't know what to do and everything. So I'm dealing with that at the moment. I've been seeing like different like doctors. um they gave me like medicines, and then what they said, them like, I didn't, like, honestly I'm not taking the medicines because they're saying two things can happen. It could give me migraines or headaches like every day, and I'm not doing that because it needs to like calm down the thinking process. And so it needs to be like high doses of medicine that could, I guess, cure it or whatever. But I'm not trying to do that. So if I'm being like extra mean to you or just thinking crazily, I apologize. Of course this is not something that I wanted to happen. You know, Diva was my world. She was my everything. She was my first daughter. She is my daughter. She still is my daughter. I'm still a dog mom, and it's just something that at this moment I really can't control. The only that can control it is the medicine, and I'm not gonna sacrifice getting headaches and migraines, either or, and everything. And you know, where else could, you know, damage your brain or something like that. I'm not really trying to do all that. But I just wanted to, like, you know, say it publicly. Like, I really don't mean to. It's just like how I'm thinking. Like, her passing made my brain kind of like messed up because I have mental health already. So it's like going like crazy in there and everything. And, you know, so that's why they're saying like, that's why I'm getting like a little bit more aggressive with my words or just with anything really. Like I'm clearly like, I'm not like thinking straight or the right correct way, and it's not an excuse or anything like that. I have acknowledged and I've told them like different scenarios, what's been happening in my day-to-day life, and they're saying like all that is the cause of it. And like honestly, they told me like if you get to that point to just step away like for a moment, until like, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, just apologize. And it has really also been affecting like my sleep. Even when I come home from work, I wake up around like 5 in the morning and everything. I haven't been like sleeping the same. So everything, my eating habits, everything has changed for the past like 2 months. And I know I'm not the same person I was like 2-3 months ago. You know, I feel different. Everything within me is like totally different. And I feel like all this stuff and everything, it has made me like more angrier. I don't want to say like bitter. Probably, I don't know. But like probably more angrier. Like I was probably angry at the world already and everything. But this had like made stuff like worse. And yeah, and it sucks that there's nothing I can really do about it else and everything. They're saying that eventually it will go away. It's nothing that is deadly. It's nothing that, you know, it's going to kill me or anything. They're saying if it, like, it could get worse. You know, because of grief and everything, all that extra stuff with mental health, it to combine together is not like a good thing. And not for like, I really can't get like upset like that neither. Like by it getting worse and everything, like meaning while if it does get worse, I could have like an aneurysm and everything. Because like, you know, they're saying that stresses causes that too and everything. So and all this extra anger and all this extra stuff like that. So that's the part that could probably be like deadly. So like right now my brain is not good, it's sick. I guess. So yeah, bye.